my dear students, welcome to my channel. So council has released some of the specimen question paper for few subjects. So let us see which all subject specimen papers are uploaded. Okay, so we'll go through the CISC website. Okay, and then let us wait. Okay, so it is mentioned over here. You can see here scrolling part specimen question paper in select subject. It is mentioned over here. Specimen question paper in select subjects for ICSE and ISC semester 1 examination have been available under the publication section. Okay, so let us go to the publication section. Okay, so first one reduced bifurcated. So let us scroll down a little bit more, down. Okay. Yeah, we can see here specimen question paper ICSC class 10. Okay, and specimen question paper ISC class 12 is also given over there. Okay, so let us tab on semester 1. Okay, so these are the subject specimen question paper been available over here in the CISC website. English language is there, literature in English is there, mathematics, physics, computer application, economics, history and civics, geography, commercial studies, biology is there. Okay, so chemistry is not there. So few more economic applications also not there. So let us check history and civics. What type of question pattern they have prepared for us to prepare. Okay, this is the one. Okay, this is the one. So I've already downloaded, so I'm going to close this one. So directly we'll move over here. Okay, you can see here sample specimen. Yeah, ICSC semester 1 examination specimen question paper history and civics paper 1. Okay, the full marks is 50. Okay, full marks is 50. Let me highlight it. Full marks is 50. Time allowed will be 1 hour inclusive of reading time. 1 hour you will be given. Okay, all questions are compulsory, so definitely in MCQ there is no requirement of what you call it options. So here the instruction is given, select the correct option for each of the following questions. Okay, part 1 comprises of 20 marks of 1 marks each, and part 2 comprises of 6 questions of 2 marks each, and part 3 comprises of 2 questions of 4 marks each. Okay, so let us go through it, what type of questions they have asked, and we'll try to solve this also. Okay, we'll try to do the question answers, we'll try to choose it. So let's start with question number 1. Question says, if the strength of the house is 350 members, then the quorum will be. So you must remember 1/10 of the total membership of, okay, or to 1/10 of total member or the present member, that will be the quorum. So according to 1/10 of 350, the answer is 35 members. Okay, answer 4. Now it is said over here, Lok Sabha. Okay, it's we have to fill this box. Lok Sabha 550, Rajya Sabha obviously then 250. Okay, then question number 3. How many members of Rajya Sabha retire once every 2 years? How many members? So 1/6, 1/4, 2/3, 1/3. So 1/3. Okay, 1/3 of the members retire every second year. Okay, number 4. Number 4. Let me highlight it. Number 4. Residuary powers refers to the power to make laws on subjects which are in the union list, state list, concurrent list, not part of these 3 lists. Okay, not part of these 3 lists. So which one it is? So it is not in union list also. So residuary power is the power which is not at all, that means the subject which are not at all mentioned in any of the 3 lists, that falls under residuary power. So the part, this option is correct, not part of this 3 list. Okay, number 5. Okay, number 5. Who determines the salaries and allowances of MPs and ministers, member of parliament and ministers? So obviously the answer is the parliament. Okay, number 6. Who is empowered to promulgate an ordinance when the parliament is not in session? So obviously the answer is vice president. Okay, number 2. Then next one, number 7. Which of the following procedure authorizes the executive to draw funds from the consolidated fund until the budget is passed by the parliament? So, under which provision? Vote on account, veto, prorogation, supplementary grant. So, the answer is vote on account. Okay. Number 8. Number 8. Who elects the member of Rajya Sabha? Who elects the member of Rajya Sabha? The answer is the member of Vidhan Sabha, member of Legislative Assembly. Okay. Then number 9. Complete the analogy. Okay. Lok Sabha is the speaker, then Rajya Sabha obviously is the vice president. Okay. Speaker is there in Lok Sabha, then what is there in Rajya Sabha? The vice president, who is the ex-office chairperson. Okay. Number 10. Number 10, let us see what it says. Which statement does not apply to the subsidiary alliance? Which statement? Okay, King virtually lost their powers. That is also true. It was introduced by Lord Dalhousie. No, wrong. The king had to maintain the British army at the coast. That is, this is also correct. They had the British resident in their court. This is also correct. So from here, which one? You can see here. So it is said only one. No, both 3 and 4. Let us see 3 and 4. Yes, correct. King had to maintain the British army at the coast. They had a British resident in their court. So 3 and 4 is the correct answer. Okay, this type of questions are also asked. Okay. Then the year in which the Congress was established. So obviously 1885. Okay. Then next one. Which of the following is a method of assertive nationalists? Okay, see the options. So they see boycott, passive resistance, revivalism. Of course, all these were the method. Okay. So now let us check the options over here. Which one? 1, 2, and 3? No. Only 4? No. Only 2 and 3? So if we say 2 and 3, then Swadeshi also was there. So let us took to all of the above. Okay, everyone, because you can see here. Swadeshi also was the method, boycott also was the method, passive resistance also was the method, revivalism. So you can see over here. Suppose for example, if we have a doubt, passive resistance really was their method. You can see the option 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. Then revivalism is left out. Only 4. Then rest of them also correct. So let us stick to number 4, option number 4. Okay. Then number 13, complete the given analogy again. Simon Commission, civil disobedience movement. That means after Simon Commission movement took place, civil disobedience. So after Cripps Mission, so definitely Quit India movement. Okay, Quit India movement. Okay, number 14, Supreme Commander of Indian Army. That means who? Who was the Supreme Commander? Lord Wavell, Jawaharlal Nehru, Rajbihari Ghosh, Subhash Chandra Bose? No. The answer is 1. Okay. Number 15. According to the Indian Independence Act of 1947, which of the following are applicable to the princely states? Which of the following? They could remain independent, of course. They could join India, that is also correct. All British were terminated. They could choose to be a part. So they were given the option to join India or Pakistan or to remain independent. So 1, 2, and 4. Okay. So let us see all of the above it says. So number 3, no. 2 and 4. 2 join, no. So answer is all the above. Okay. Because all these are correct. All these are correct. Okay. Then number 16, unity, faith, sacrifice was the motto of the forward block. Replace the underlined words. So here I don't see any underlined words. Okay. So where is the underlined words? Okay. Was the motto of forward block. Replace the underlined word to correct the statement. So which word to replace? Unity, faith, sacrifice was the motto of forward block. So here I don't see any underlined words. Okay. So if it was a forward block underlined, then Indian National Congress should be correct. So we are going to leave this one. Okay. So definitely Indian National Congress, because unity, faith, and sacrifice. Okay. So let us tick mark this one. If forward block is underlined, then because here in the specimen question there is no underline in any of the words. Okay. Okay. Number 17. Dash was denied pension under the doctrine of lapse. So who was denied? So answer is 4. Nana Sahib. Okay. Number 18. General Service Enlistment Act implied that the soldiers would not be given promotion, would have to travel overseas to fight, would be given less salaries, would not be given extra allowances. So answer is, according to the Service Enlistment Act, once you are recruited, you would be sent to anywhere to fight. You have to go overseas to fight also. Okay, number 2. So Mahatma Gandhi signed a pact with Das to end the civil disobedience movement. With whom? Gandhi Irwin Pact was signed. I think you remember, right? So definitely it was signed with Lord Irwin. Then number 20, the nationalists felt Bengal was partitioned. Nationalists felt Bengal was partitioned. Why? So let us see, to divide Hindu and Muslim, this is also correct. For effective administration, to stop the spread of Swadeshi. So let us see, because the question is not so clear. Nationalist, because real motives were also there, official motives were also there. So official motive was for effective administration, and the real motive was to divide Hindus and the Muslims. Okay, so accordingly, which one to choose? So I will choose divide Hindu and the Muslims. Nationalists felt Bengal was partitioned to divide Hindu and Muslims. Of course, so let us go with the Hindus and Muslims. Yes, okay. Then next one, number 21. When can Parliament not legislate on subjects influence state list? Okay, so I'm going to correct it over here. While going to the options, I'm going to correct the questions. When can the Parliament, this one you cut it, okay. When can the Parliament legislate on subjects included in the state list? When? So the answer is, when two or more states are of the opinion the parliament should legislate on the subject. So this is the correct option, okay. Because if we include not, then definitely all these options are wrong, okay. Then number 22, which of these are not exclusive power of Lok Sabha? Exclusive power. It can introduce money bill, of course they can. It can pass ordinance, ordinary bill, yes. It can pass no confidence motion, of course in Lok Sabha it is possible. It can amend the constitution, no. Alone, Lok Sabha alone cannot amend the constitution. Both Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha is required. So option number 4 is correct. Then number 23, which of these are legislative powers of the parliament? Legislative powers, that means law-making power. So number 1, okay. Making laws on subjects in the union list, it is the power of the parliament, okay. Then number 24, from the given list, identify the aims of the Muslim League. We have to identify the aims of the Muslim League to develop and consolidate the feeling of national unity among the Muslims. So I don't think national unity they are talking about, isn't it? To protect and advance the political right of the Muslims, to train and organize public opinion of Muslims in the country, to prevent hostilities between Muslims and the other communities. So definitely this is the correct one. Okay, to protect and advance the political right of the Muslims. Okay, that is also there, and this the given list from the given identified. So this is also true. So it is not said choose. So whichever are the correct one, we so point option number 2 and 4 is correct, because it is for how many marks? You can see here 2 marks. So 2, both are correct. The next one, number 25, again for 2 marks. Identify the clauses of the Rowlatt Act. Okay, it can be more than one also. Restriction of the movement of the people, suspension of habeas corpus writ, vernacular press must not publish anything against the government, compulsory license act. So answer is 1 and 2. Okay, 2. You can see here 2 marks, 2 options. Okay, it is not say choose the correct, so these both are correct, so we have to choose both. Okay, then number 26, choose the correct option to match the following. Okay, so you can see Jyotiba Phule, Rajaram Mohan Roy, Subhash Chandra Bose, okay, so Jyotiba Phule is with number 4, Rajaram Mohan Roy number 3, Subhash Chandra Bose forward block. Okay, then AO means Indian National Congress. So which is the right one? 4 3. Okay, this is the correct one. Okay, this option number 4, 4 3 2 1, right? 4 3 2 1. Okay, so this is the correct one. Okay, now number 27, you have to read a small passage. Okay, it was published in Indian Express. On February 4th 1922, large number of nationalist volunteers gathered on the, okay, I'll highlight it. On February 4, 1922, large number of volunteers are gathered on the small street of small obscure hamlet. Okay, more than a year had passed since Mahatma Gandhi had launched a movement with the aim of attaining Buddha Swaraj. The volunteers marched to the streets shouting slogans of Gandhi, Khilafat. Soon they walked into the police. Sticks and stones were thrown from one end in return for bullets from other. As the crowd grew larger and fierce, the cops retreated inside the police station. The protesters doused the building in kerosene and set it on fire. Okay, so this incident is all about non-cooperation movement. Okay, that means see here, 22 policemen. Okay, let me highlight it with yellow color. See here. 22 policemen. Okay, actually it is 22. Okay, 22 policemen were burned alive inside the jail. So this incident is related to Chowri Chowra incident. Okay, see the first question. Okay, you can see a first question. Where did this incident take place? So it is obviously. Sorry, let me correct it. So the answer is number 2, Chowri Chowra. Okay, then which movement did Gandhiji withdraw because of this incident? So obviously non-cooperation movement. Okay. Then number C, identify any two impacts. So two impacts of the movement that was suspended due to this event. So first one, of course, this is also correct. Instilled confidence in the people. Uh, led to large scale no. It's wrong. Promote. Okay. Number 4. What was the impact? The impact was it instilled confidence in people and led to the first roundtable conference because after the what you call it non-cooperation movement that was there led to the first roundtable conference. Okay, okay, let me correct it. This is during civil disobedience movement. Okay, so I'll stick to instill confidence in the people led to no promoted social reforms. Okay, this is correct. Okay, now you can see the pictures. One side Mahatma Gandhi is there. On the other side, gentleman is there. So let us see the question. What it is asked? Identify the man with Mahatma Gandhi. So who is this man? Who is this man? Okay, so the man is Lord Mountbatten. Okay, he was the last viceroy of India. So he was deputed to India for the following reason. Which reason? So definitely for peaceful transfer of power. Waiver plan also failed. The cabinet mission proposal failed because English were now in hurry to transfer the power as soon as possible. Okay, but cabinet mission failed. So due to that, Mountbatten was sent to India and was asked to go and negotiate with the Indian leaders for a peaceful transfer of power. So number 3 is correct. Okay, then the last one, number C, identify from list two proposals of the plan formulated by him. So that means according to Mountbatten plan, two plan as per Mountbatten plan. So country would be divided into dominion states. That is also correct. Okay, setting up a boundary commission is also correct. Okay, boundary commission will be set up to draw the boundary, and this is also correct. Okay, this number 3 is also there. Okay, formation of constituent assembly. So if you choose these two also, answer is correct. Okay, it is a two proposals. Identify from the list two proposals. So I have identified how many? 3 proposals. Okay, because in the Mountbatten it was mentioned constituent assembly will be set up to frame the constitution for both India and Pakistan. It is mentioned. So all these are correct. Okay, so this is the specimen question paper. Okay, specimen question paper for history and civics. Okay, for the first semester, marks is 40. Okay, and all the questions are compulsory. So earlier even I had a confusion. Actually I was not confused because in the circular it was mentioned that question paper will be of 80 marks. It was mentioned. If you want you can go and check it. Okay, but now they have made a correction, so the paper is of 40 marks. So my dear children, don't get confused that this will be the same question paper for your first semester. This is just a specimen. Okay, to make you understand that paper could be like this. Okay, sample paper. So any questions can be asked from the asked bifurcated syllabus. Okay children, hope you all have understood it. Okay, so same way we'll continue. If any further information I get it, so we'll do it. Okay, So Union Legislature MCQ questions I have already uploaded, so this also will be uploaded, and after this we'll start preparing on our own chapter wise. We'll prepare, we'll take out some MCQ questions and we'll prepare it. Okay children, so no need to worry.